Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I didn't have stream sound on.
Let me.
We're gonna redo the whole thing because
Oh wait, I heard
No, no, I have
myself.
sound.
yeah, no, it literally just came on because I just fixed it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
So
Okay
hi
then.
everybody. We've been having tech gremlin problems, which is actually on brand because today we're here raising money for the Fisher House Foundation, which provides
hmm
care, housing, and support for veterans and their families. And if you have ever been to a military base or grown up in a military environment like me, then you know you never expect things to work.
hmm
And we fixed all of the issues. God, I wish we didn't have to, but we did. So we have wonderful friends, uh, Thragan, Quentin, and Arvanda Jesus, and we're going to raise some money for charity. And I just going to drop the link in the chat so that you all can donate to create some chaos. And specifically, I feel like I should let everybody know that I did create a donation tier that is pure just donate for chaos. So there's a boss fight donation tier.
Oh
There
no.
is a donation tier for just cause chaos. There is a donation to give the players advantage, to give the GM advantage, to give the players crit successes, and give the GM crit successes. Also, every donation you do, there will be a poll at the bottom. Vote for which branch you think deserves to win the Battle of the Branches and why it should be Coast Guard. Right? Right? Like, why is this such a. Okay. But we are here with two wonderfully fabulous people, and I'm going to. There we go. I don't look like a washed out. There we go. I look like a human now.
hmm
I'm not playing vampire, so that's not what we're doing.
Yep.
But
Nope.
we are here. We are ready. We are getting life together, and we have these two wonderful halflings, as I have been informed. I want everybody to understand something. I have been working on this project behind the scenes. Did I look at anybody's character sheet before the games? Nope. Am I going to have as much fun figuring this out as all of you all? Yep. It will be a time. So, we have. But these two halflings are part of a group of adventurers that are nominally sponsored by the Temples of Throm, or Torm. Wow. It's morning, y'all. And this is not filled with caffeine, it's just hydration.
hmm
It's just liquor.
hmm
That will be
Just
later.
pure liquor.
That will be later, probably. Not. Drink responsibly. Um, you're you're all here to. There we go. There we go. I look like a human. Um, you are all here as part of this group of adventurers that is nominally sponsored by the various temples of Torm. In exchange for these various lowish level adventurers taking on certain jobs that the temple hears about from various people requesting assistance, the temple agrees to give you, at the start of every adventure, 3 healing potions an adventurer, 3 standard healing potions an adventurer, and allows you to keep any of the spoils that you find. They just ask for if you make more than 100 gold to give 50 to the donation to continue running the
Wow.
outreach for the church.
Taxed on going in, taxed on coming out.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
no,
Yep.
no. They're only taxing you once. Um,
Yeah.
and only if you find, more than 100 gold. Because they,
hmm
it's not cheap to give out random healing potions to every adventurer.
True. True. And
That
considering how many survive, I mean,
that is indeed a point. We have some fun today as you all are headed to the wonderful are part of the group of adventurers on the wonderful island of Chult. And the priest at the Temple of Thorm has called the both of you in this morning, of a relatively early-ish morning. It's not, partially that's not uncommon, because one thing that will definitely happen as the day goes on in Chult, it gonna be hot. And worse than that, it's hot and humid. Humid enough that you could cut the air with a knife. If you've ever been to Manhattan in August, rephrase that, Manhattan in August in the 90s,
Oh boy.
when the humidity there's no point in doing your hair because it's going to frizz out within 5 seconds of walking out the door. There's no point in even worrying about what you look like, because before you've walked 5 minutes, you will be totally like just sticky and nasty from the humidity in the air and the heat and the oppressive, overwhelming swelteringness. The feeling of being trapped among that many people, and also because Chult is a jungle, and also on the sea, there is a very large swamp factor. So picture and deal with, if you've ever lived through New York in the 90s, the smell of the East River in summer. This combination of boiling / dehydrated seaweed that's stinking to high heaven off of every beach around, from Coney Island to Montauk, as well as whatever else is in this water that you don't want to know about, and for some strange reason other people volunteer to swim in by choice every day, and those folk are crazy, and you're like, it smells, I don't know what's in here, this is nasty. That is most of the various types of, spaces around Port Nyanzaru, which is the major port city in Chult. So
You just described how I would picture Chult, by the way.
That's about right.
add in various large avian life forms that may or may not be plague carriers, that may or may not choose to attack various people because unintelligent individuals have attempted to feed them.
But they're adorable.
You don't need to feed the damn seagull. Ever. Also be on the lookout for various seagulls and or other avian water birds that may drop clams on your head. Or dive bomb you for the french fries as you walk down the boardwalk.
Yeah, that's about right.
All of this is that experience of Chult. The sounds, the mud, the heat. And that is why the cleric, the priest at the temple, has called you early in the morning when it's less hot and humid and sweltering and oppressive. So the temple here is relatively small. This is Port Nyanzaru. It is a big city for the island of Chult. But it's a trading port hub that's kind of grown in the last 150 years, from like a couple docks to like slowly expanding outwards. And now we've begun to have the beginnings of civilization. Kind of. But as part of this, you have the rise of little various major, the major portions of the various pantheons across Faerun have started establishing their small various outreach chapels, right? This is a chapel. This is maybe 50 feet by 20 feet one lone priest who isn't even really a cleric. He's just there to serve the people.
Just a
Um,
guy.
he's just a
Just a
guy.
guy. Just a
Look,
guy.
he is a human, and he is truly dedicated to Torm, and he definitely is not overwhelmed by the fact that he was transferred here from Waterdeep after completing his training at the main temple in Waterdeep,
Mhm.
and doesn't really understand how to outreach to various people who may or maybe don't want to listen to him.
Mhm.
You know, that kind of he started as skinny, but now he's eating local food for the first time and experiencing things. So he's maybe has lost weight, but is starting to gain it back. You know, you can kind of tell when you look at
Mhm.
somebody like that who's like, "Oh, you were sick and now you're doing better. Are you doing better?
Mhm.
We hope you're doing better." Um,
Mhm.
with that kind of like wilting red, brown, auburn hair kind of combination that should be curly, but again, he walked outside and is just frizz and matte and just the man needs help or just like to buzz it all off. But well, he might eventually get to that point. Um, but what do we see when the two of you enter in early morning?
Okay. Uh, the first one to arrive through the door is Trev. Trev is a short, even for a halfling, with a khaki colored shorts, uh, a vest, a jacket. He sort of looks like Jack Black's character from Jumanji, with a full get up safari jacket on, with a safari hat, glasses, a little bow tie, shoes, and you see he's trying to look good, but it's hard to do when it looks like your body went through a river because of the humidity. So he's just sort of squelching into the place, trying to look, but and then just giving up and just sitting down on a chair in front of the priest. Hey, get any water?
Of course, water. And he will go over to like kind of like this little side setup that kind of seems like it's probably set up for various rituals that he's going to do, and brings you uh, like a little cruet of water.
Mhm.
I kept holy water.
I grab it and I just start drinking it. Go, 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 go. A little tepid, but it's fine.
I can make more of that. I can make more of that.
So back out in the crowd, you see it would be like a group of like normal people like walking around, and then you see like a top of a pack like among the heads. And then you see Milo like strutting out like toward the building. The pack is probably like double his size with like the amount of stuff on there. He's sweating profusely. He has white hair. He's in leather armor and he looks very uncomfortable. He has a little whip like curled up on his side. Um, and as he walks up toward the building, he opens the door and he goes, "Man, leather was a bad choice."
Welcome. Thank you both for coming. I really really appreciate it. I'm supposed to be like important. I am Chris. No, that sounds
uh,
awkward. I need to work on that.
yeah, Chris, you shouldn't talk to yourself before the big. You should talk to yourself before the big meeting, then decide what sort of presentation you want to give to the people you're talking to. Just a heads up. You don't want to do it in front of the people you're trying to talk to.
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
And you kind of like see him reach into like one of the pockets of his robes and like pull out a little tiny notebook that's kind of like leather bound on each end and write a little note and put it in his pocket. Thank you for your proud support. We at the Temple of Torm greatly appreciate the adventurers who take on our, and you kind of look at it, see him look back at his various outreach projects.
Is that a pamphlet? Jeez. All right, fine.
No, no, it's not a pamphlet. He crib noted this.
That's worse.
It's like up on the wall behind you
Just direct right.
on a banner. Yeah.
I, uh, thank you. I, we, we need help.
That's why we're here. I'm assuming that's why I'm here. I'm assuming that's why you're here.
Yeah. So, um, a thing was supposed to be here, but the thing isn't here. So I need you to go get the thing and bring the thing here.
Succinct.
What?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
there may or may not have been a slight problem. You know, the spell plague has been such a problem, right? Like, spell plague problem, it
Mm-hmm.
causes issues, right? It's so many issues that it caused that we're still finding out about, unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
after the fact.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, okay, let's backtrack
Uh-huh.
a bit. Yeah. And sorry, what was your name again? Your character's name? Sorry.
Oh, Milo.
Milo. Right, right. Milo, you want to take over this, or do you want me to speak? It's because one of us has got a bad. Like, if we both talk, I think this guy, my head might explode.
Okay, okay. So he'll like set like his big pack down. He'll be like, "All right, Chris, is that
Yes.
all
Hi,
right?
Chris.
What? Yeah, charmed. What are you missing? I don't.
So, the temple was supposed to send a package, or actually more of a chest, a big chest, you know, kind of like a chest. And the teleportation went wrong.
Okay.
Possibly because certain individuals who may or may not currently be in the Port Nyanzaru jail may or may not have been drunkenly involved in some sort of inappropriate actions with the various stones of the teleportation circle when it went off.
Are you telling me people were having sex on the teleportation circle?
I'm not saying that.
Don't you have a guard at
I'm
all?
not in charge of it. It belongs to the port, and we were just waiting, you know, scheduled teleportation of delivery of goods, and we lost a
Mm-hmm.
Quinton, but that's
Yep.
okay. I can fix that for 30 seconds. Y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging in with us.
No, it's all
Yeah.
good. It's all good. Technical difficulties in the morning are expected.
Um, so, haha, there's an easy fix.
Ew.
I easy fix things.
Sweet.
But where was I? Oh, yeah. So teleportation circle, not ours. Run by the port early, and unfortunately, we just get a scheduled time, and then we're supposed to be there to pick things up, and there may or may not have been other individuals who may or may not be very drunk and may or may not currently be involved in arrested and in the
Hmm.
jail for various counts, including public indecency, public intoxication, and what may or may not have been
Okay.
threatening an important religious figure. Am I an important religious? I feel like I'm an important religious
I
figure.
mean, okay, let's be honest. You're the head of this temple. You're technically an important figure here. Yep, 100%.
Okay, I'm important.
Yep. Okay. So, question. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
two questions. Number one, you said it's a big box of some sort. Uh,
A chest. You
a
know, it's a
chest, large
chest.
chest. It's a large chest. I'm assuming part of the thing is we can't open the chest when we grab it. I'm assuming, just in case. Or
Well,
do you want to?
I mean, it's not supposed to be, you know, in any way, shape, or form cursed or damaged or anything. It's just supposed to be, you know, the various supplies that we need from the temple. They send, like, the various, you know, insignia. And you kind of gestures around, and you can kind of see that it's a very, mm, bare.
Hmm.
None of the big, you know, banners. There isn't a lot of statues. There's one statue to Torm, but there's not a lot of the other
Mm-hmm.
stuff. It's like it's a relatively new temple. We're getting things started. You know, they're supposed
Hmm.
to rather than send things on the ship
So,
that
in other
they.
words, you want us to help you find the church's swag.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
we kind of know where it is,
kind
sort
of.
of.
Okay. Go on.
So the wizard who's in charge of the teleportation circle here said that because of it being damaged but being sent, it would have gone to the next nearest teleportation circle.
Okay, that's good. I'm assuming you know where this teleportation circle is.
Well, there was one in the jungle about 50 miles.
Was.
It was a permanent one, but it hasn't really been used in like couple millennia.
Millennia. Like, are we talking ancient ruins type teleportation circle?
In theory, it's fine,
Is
according
this
to the wizard.
fine as in the chest is fine? You assume the chest went there, teleported there fine, and you don't know what happened to it after that.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, okay, okay. And you don't know what might be at these possible, maybe ruins.
Yeah.
So you expect the two of us to take your three potions each, go over there, go through whoever knows what to find this particular chest full of church swag.
And anything else you might find?
I want us to be surprised by this, but this is part of the job. All right, yeah, I think the two of us, as you can see, my friend Milo is just so seething with rage he can't speak. So we're just gonna have to go with that. Milo, you have anything else to say? Nope, still seething with rage. Can't, it's like he's not even there. Fine. I think we'll do it.
Okay, good. I've been authorized to grant you 3 healing potions each in appreciation for your service to the Temple of Torm.
I appreciate that. I better get a bunch of items from this unknown temple of unknown origin. Probably a
It
temple.
shouldn't be a temple. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
so there used to be cities on Chult.
Yeah, yeah. So it might be a city.
The remains of one.
Well, honestly, better than a temple. You man, I mean, every temple I've been to that's been ancient and destroyed has always has cultists of some sort. Why are there cultists in ancient ruins? Build a new church. Doesn't make any sense. Ah,
Because most of the time, the cultists are part of religions that are inherently evil and therefore are banned.
actually, you know what? That's a good point. That's why you're the head of the church.
I mean, like, you really don't want the Temple of Vecna next door, do you?
Awkward pause. No, of course. That'd be bad. Very bad. Great deals, though. Anyway, uh, let's see if Milo has anything to say. I'm gonna just sit here awkwardly waiting for Milo to speak. He's like, he's not even there.
Well, Milo apparently is reconnecting and should be here shortly.
Okay. Well,
He's
glad we
having
had
an
this.
out of body experience. It's that paladin thing. He's talking to his god.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm just gonna. I think me and Milo has definitely got this. Milo, you sure? Yeah. Oh, wait. I think I can hear Milo go. Yes, yes. I definitely think we should do on this mission. Uh-huh. Yeah, great, great. See, you heard that? Come on, Milo. And there's Milo just talking to his god by himself, not even noticing. He's like, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Out the door.
So, one of the great things about being in Chult is that, you know, you have to deal with the weather and the environment and all of the things that come with it, including the possibilities of exhaustion.
Mm, great.
So, in that is one of the things that should be a concern for you as you travel through the wonderful jungle of Chult.
Hmm. Let's check my constitution score. Oh, not good. That's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. You don't currently have any issues. Um, we're because of the way we're running these games, we're assuming basic level of that you start every day with all of the good things that you need, and that you don't have any overwhelming issues.
Hmm.
By the way, what's your strength score?
Technically -1.
Oh, that's good to know. Thanks.
Hmm.
Thanks.
We're two halflings in the jungle. This was a wise decision.
I didn't make it. You
Did I
guys did.
did I
Fair
mess
enough.
up all the cameras?
Nope, I fixed it.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. So as you were talking to your god, I had a full discussion with the priest about where we're going. So
Great.
as soon as you come out of your phase, I'm assuming you were talking to your god about possible ways to to steer the conversation in your favor. And as soon as you come back from the speech, we're halfway, we're just already out of the temple. It's like, and that's why we made an awesome deal of just 3 potions.
Wait a minute. What was this package this guy needed?
Just a chest of some sort with the church swag.
Makes sense.
Yep, yep. So we're gonna go over to this ancient ruin, which is possibly a city that from millennia ago had a teleportation circle, which we suspect is now where the object is. So we're gonna have to go there. Hopefully not with any ancient cultists or monsters or anything. Grab the chest and come back. Easy peasy.
It literally sounds just like that.
Yep, 100%. 100%. Also, we're gonna have to travel through a couple of miles of jungle.
What?
You got your
50.
supplies, right? Hmm? 50
50
miles?
miles of jungle.
Only a couple of miles of 50. 50. Wait, I didn't read that part. Oh, God. Oh, I really should have negotiated better. Oh, well, too late now.
Could we not use the teleportation circle?
No, because people had sex on it. They're still wiping it down.
They
That's
also
that's
broke it.
ooh, you know what? That was a party. You know what? I respect it.
All right. Did you negotiate horses or a mule?
Ooh, that would have been smart.
No.
Mm, mm, mm.
Hmm. Okay.
But you know what? We're two tough halflings. We can survive 50 miles of jungle walking.
Do you have water?
Yep. I think, let me check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, yeah, I got the holy water from the priest. We're good.
He did not take it back from you.
You did not. I'm drinking that. That's my water now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You also, I'm assuming you have standard rations and you have
Yeah.
every other level of equipment that you would generally need. But we are going to be paying attention to the exhaustion rules because welcome to Chult. The weather will eat you. So will the wildlife. And possibly, just the island.
Fair, fair.
Do we know which direction the city is in?
Yeah, yeah, he gave me general directions. It's that way. And then my finger goes was like, wait. I turn it like a half an inch to the right, that way.
So can one of you make me a survival check?
Oh no. Oh no. No. Let me check my character real quick. Mm-hmm. I've got a 0. How much do you got?
A four.
Okay. I think you probably should roll. I mean, if you wanted me to chance to go ahead, but
An 18 is damn good.
okay.
An
I'll say
18 is damn good.
You see me pointing my finger and you just move my finger slightly
yeah.
to the left.
Just grab the hand that way.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's what I meant to go. I was just going very slowly.
I mean, fun fact, I did actually watch Quentin make the rolls for this character in Roll20. I was like, damn, that's good rolls.
No, I think I used fast character, quick created character. I'm like, okay, let's see how this goes. So it's gonna be fun.
So, as you make your way out of the city, it's still early in the day, right? Like, you don't want to start travel too late. It is also hot, but the sounds of the port fade quickly into the sounds of just the jungle. The rustle of leaves, the loud sounds of various insect life. Sounds like just a cicada summer. You can look around and see the bright twinkles of various other items as the sun plays through the leaves of these dense trees. You start out on a road pretty easily, but after the first mile, it becomes pretty apparent that the what was a road has long since been overtaken by the jungle. You see what were little pavers randomly, but they've been cracked through. The grass has kind of come over. The vines have taken over. And by the time you hit mile 2, you've lost any semblance of a paved road. There's still nominally a space that's been tree cut, obviously, after, what had been a road for generations. Even the growth of the jungle isn't going to take it over entirely. And those pathways, kind of still kind of continue for a while. And
Are
just
there
to
are
be
I was gonna say, are there mile markers? Like, congratulations, you're 2 miles away from Port Nyanzaru.
there was a mile marker at 1 mile. It's like, this is the 1 mile boundary for Port Nyanzaru. Please turn back.
What are you doing? What is wrong with you?
And then for Simon, there's a kilometer one.
Yes, it's next to each other. Yes. As you make your way through, we are now at 3 miles, and I need you both to make me a Constitution saving throw.
This
Oh
is gonna be
boy,
good.
that's gonna be bad. Okay, Constitution saving
You sure you
throw.
don't want wisdom or charisma? I mean, that totally
Charisma
sound.
with dexterity if you really, really want to push it. But fine. Not bad.
Oh yeah.
That's bad.
Just tighten up the straps on my pack a little bit.
Yeah, so that means that our dear, dear friend Trev takes 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh boy, this was bad. Think I made mistakes.
It is possible to do so. I mean, always an issue.
Milo will turn around and be like, are you okay back there?"
Fine, fine. Just something's wrong with that holy water. It went to the wrong place or something. Oh,
Ooh, right, you did drink a whole bunch of water and then
mm,
go on a hike.
Yep, I don't honestly don't see what the problem is. You drink a lot of water before you go on an adventure. That makes perfect sense to me. By the way, Trev has like this is his first time in Chult. He's never been in a jungle. He's never taken a hike in his life. He's been a city boy his entire life. So yeah, I've read a couple of books about this. I think you've probably read them. I think Herman and the Hike of Doom. There was Trevor and the Trunching of the Mountain Goats. Various historical documents about how to survive in the jungles and the forests of this world. So of course I came in there with it. Just I drank all my water and then I'm definitely going to release it and just drink my pee. So I'm fine, 100%.
What?
Yeah, that's how Trevor survived the mountain climb because he hydrated himself. It's a full circle. Like you drink it and then you drink it again, and you don't lose any liquids. And also, my voice is changing. It's weird. There we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, sorry about somebody in my throat.
I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go grab like a big leaf off a tree and just like fan him a little bit.
Oh, that feels nice. That feels nice.
Cool. Can you roll me a perception check then,
All
Milo?
right, we're dead.
7.
Just listening to this rambling story about this book.
Yeah. And then that's when he discovered his harem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just walking back like while
So
he was
you
drinking.
grab a large leaf, and you weren't really paying attention to what you were grabbing, right? You're feeling pretty confident. You know Chult. You've been here before. You're prepared. You have an entire pack that tells you you're prepared, and you've been walking this path for about 3 miles now. And then you turn back. But can I get a DC? Can I get a dexterity saving throw, please, from you?
Yes, yes.
From both of them or just Milo? Milo.
Uh, just from Milo.
Okay.
Wait. Can I re-roll that? Cause I'm a halfling.
Yes, you can reroll nat ones because you're a
Mhm.
halfling. I'm sorry. What?
Yes.
What?
Halfling luck for the win.
Oh, thank goodness. Great.
I mean, it's just a halfling one.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That is not good. As you realize that the plant that you're standing next to, that you've taken this leaf off of, turns around and spits sap at you, and you are now covered in this like kind of corrosive sap, and you're going to take 5 acid damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Hmm.
we're going into initiative.
Great.
So, I
This will get.
should put you on the map.
Oh,
Mhm.
hello. All right, so I'm gonna roll initiative myself.
Yeah,
Not
I'll
bad.
put you where you are on the map as soon as you
Oh.
land on that.
Just
Where?
just walking over the plant. I'm like, Trevor, this is the coolest story I've ever heard. Let me just. All right, I have the. Oh gosh.
Yep.
Yep. And as you do so, you look up and you see this plant, and it's got these beautiful red 3 sets of leaves, and it's tall. It's taller than you all are. And it's a got one set of red flower, an orange flower, and then a yellow flower. And the yellow flower has uh, just spit acid on Milo, and it looks
Hmm.
kind of like that.
That's nice.
It's exactly what I was picturing when I was tearing a leaf off.
Kind of like that. And it now we are in initiative,
Hmm.
so I need. Oh, where's my initiative tracker? Turn order. Here we go.
Hmm.
Milo has got his turn order.
Mine didn't save for some odd reason. I have a 18.
Because you didn't click your character.
Oh. Oh. All right, one second. Where's my screen?
But it doesn't really matter because they. So what is it?
Yeah.
You rolled an 18.
Yeah, yeah. You click the initiative button. Is that it? Not it, or
No, it
oh no,
is.
I have to
You just
click. Oh, I have to click my character.
yeah.
Which
You
one
have,
is
you
me?
have to click the token that's on the character, the token.
Oh,
Um,
okay. One second.
Yeah, I think you have the left one,
I have the left one. Okay, just click on it and then claim it,
and
or
and then click the initiative one.
oh, okay. All right. Sorry, folks. I'm just learning things apparently. So I clicked on the character and then what? I click character on my character sheet or just?
no, the character that's on the. So do you see on the map? Can you see that?
Yeah, I see that. I
So
see the
you're
character.
over here.
Uh-huh. Trevor. Yep. Or
Click
how's that
him.
named?
So click
Uh-huh.
the token. While it's
I,
selected, then roll. Well, it doesn't matter. I already put you in there.
oh, okay.
I will put you in there manually.
Okay, but click on the character. Okay, good for now. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then you had an 18.
I had an 18. Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so that goes there. So, Milo, you have to go first as you are now currently taking 5 acid damage to turn around until you deal with that problem.
Huh.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I will turn around and I'll I'll pull out my whip, I guess, and I'll attack this tree that just spit this acid on me.
I mean, it likes you.
Uh-huh.
So, you get to roll to make your damage.
Hmm.
Roll for attack. The 26 is going to hit.
I just wanted to make sure. Maybe it was a super plant.
I mean, it kind of is, but not in that sense. So as you slash out at it, you
Hmm.
kind of hear this as you take one of the flowers off the top of this plant. But you still now take another. So you've taken 5
Hmm.
acid damage the first round, and then Trev,
Hmm.
your turn.
Huh, 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 uh-huh, uh-huh. This'll be fine. Uh,
Trevor, the jungle's alive.
I got that. I got that. And Trev is going to go in and just stab it with my rapier.
Was this in your book?
I mean, there was a plant, but it was smaller and was smoked. Uh, 1 second. Stab. Ooh, 21.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right,
It's a
I'm gonna.
plant. It doesn't move. It stands there.
I mean, fair enough. Ha ha! Stab. 9 piercing damage. Cha-cha.
So 9 piercing damage. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
very much. That's keeping my hit. There you go. And so 9 piercing damage. It is now the fronds. It's
How's
still,
how's
like,
this giant plant looking?
So you killed one, like the yellow flowers, like on the ground, kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've got the orange blossom is kind of like, but it's still there. And then
And
the
it
red blossom turns its face, and
not Miley, you did hear
towards you.
human like pain sounds from the flower because that is freaky. That is
Um,
really freaky.
and I need both
We come in
Milo.
peace.
I need both Milo and Trev. So first, Milo, you take another 5 acid damage.
Mm-hmm.
Milo, you also, and I need both of you to make me another Constitution saving throw.
Great.
Awesome. Uh, fine. Oh, nice. Not,
Yeah.
well, halfling luck,
wait,
halfling
wait.
luck.
Yep. I can re-roll that. Here we go.
Mhm.
Man, this is great.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
better. That is so much better.
Perfect.
That is great. That is great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Milo.
Uh-huh.
Trev falls unconscious.
What? I just look over.
As this orange, the orange one, the orange head that's like kind of barely hanging on, and Trev was making funny noises about it, making sounds, spits a cloud of green poisonous gas at him.
And yeah, it sounds funny.
So he is poisoned,
I deserve this.
poisoned for 1 hour,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and unconscious while he is poisoned. But you, at the end of each minute, you can make you can make another saving throw.
End of
Not
each
round,
minute.
Minute.
Minutes. Jesus Christ. Well, good luck. Don't die. We just started this mission, so it'd be kind of awkward.
So,
You have your second character backup, right?
I can make one real quick if I really need to.
uh,
Honestly,
so-
like if you kill me if you need to, I can make a character in like 5 seconds. It's gonna be great.
Okay, that's its turn. Oh,
Also, let's-
wait, it has a
uh,
multi attack.
People watching, you can give people, you give us a couple of, donating.
You can
Help these
you
halflings
Can,
survive.
you can
Please.
donate to give them advantage,
Please.
or
Yeah.
not 20s or successes. I mean, it's
Yeah.
almost like I think they might need them. But this plant has multi attack. And so the final flower, the big red one that kind of turned to face you both, kind of. It doesn't have a face. Like, it is not anthropomorphized in any way. But you can just, Milo, as you look at it, you can feel the smugness on this plant.
A
It's
smug
like, is it kind
plant.
of like tilts its orientation, so it's kind of like looking down on Trev, like unconscious on the ground, and looks you, and then it will make its melee
Multi-attack.
attack.
Uh-huh. Miss.
There you go. So it will strike twice at you and fail. And you aren't grappled, which is even better. Hey Milo, it's your turn.
Yeah, so Milo's like hiding behind his little shield that he has as he hears the twangs like come off of it.
With
And
like
he'll
the
look over.
vines hanging off of it, swing out. You, yep.
hmm he'll look over at Trevor and just kind of sigh, just and he'll pull his pull his whip and he'll like snap it behind him, and then it like flares up with like divine looking energy. We can all imagine what that is. Um, and he'll strike at it. And if he hits, I gotta divine smite this thing so I can live more than 20 minutes. Okay, 22.
Yeah, we'll definitely hit.
Turn that on for 18.
How do you kill this plant?
Oh my goodness.
That's
So
a sign.
yeah, as you see the divine energy like on the whip, like he throws it out and it wraps around like the top of like the red flower, and it like like strangles it off, and then I just like yank it and like the red frond just like falls off to the ground, and then he like pulls his whip back and like puts it back at his side.
And the now we are out of initiative, but your friend is still unconscious.
I would like to walk over and maybe make like a medicine check.
And as you're doing that, you hear, oh no, lady, I couldn't. But for you, I would. I would.
I mean, you can make a medicine check.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Mhm. Just to see what's going on.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Great.
Yep. Yep.
I'm
I mean,
skilled.
he's poisoned.
Okay. Does he look like he's in pain?
He's unconscious.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Hug me closer, lady. Hug me closer.
No, you're unconscious, not asleep.
Ah,
There is no brain.
damn. Oh, come on. There goes my fantasies. Thanks, Prax.
Um,
I will be happy to undermine that. Specifically, by the way, you're gonna take another 5 acid damage.
I am gonna start shedding stuff.
You gotta deal with that.
hmm
You can make with that survival roll from earlier. I will give you this, that you know what this plant is.
hmm
You know this is a triflower frond, and you know that this poison can be reduced by water. You can literally just wash the poison off, or you can wash the acid off of you.
I think I still have like half a jug of that holy water on
I
me.
was gonna say I take Trevor's holy water and I just dump it over my head as I try to wash it off.
And since you're a paladin, it's super effective.
Yeah, I
Roll
feel
me a
torn.
D100.
Oh,
Wait, who are you? Who are you? Who is your oath of a paladin to?
Tier.
Roll me a D100.
oh, not bad.
I'm very swingy with this character. It's either super
Wait.
high or super.
Wait. You've both played Call of Cthulhu with me. How is an 81 not bad?
Oh, right. Yeah. This verse. Yeah. Oh, God. Yep. Right, sorry, forgot about that.
So no, you don't get the added benefit of magically healing, but it does reduce the acid, and you do not take any further damage. Your friend Trev is unconscious and poisoned for a while.
Now that I know that he's
But I figure by
poisoned.
this point, yeah, between you doing the investigation and washing off and fighting at the end of the fight, I would say this is the end of the first minute. So he can make another Constitution saving throw to see if he can be unpoisoned himself.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. He will. I guess it's like one of those. The water drips off of you as you're, and it drips on his face and just like right in the middle of your nose.
Yeah,
and it's that.
And in that minute, like I'm just there. In that minute, like a pool of drool has come out of my mouth right into the dirt, and I go, oh, and there's like mud like on my cheek. Oh. So what happened? We won. We went. Am I dead? This is terrible. If this is hell, not that I don't deserve it, but come on.
Yeah, no, we won. The plant is dead. We are Still here.
We did it. See, the jungle can't beat us.
The jungle did not beat us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. By the way, you look like hell.
Yeah, I've been better. The acid the plant spit on me,
Mm-hmm.
it sucked really bad.
Yeah. Do you maybe take a rest? Do you want to take risk taking a healing potion now, or maybe
May-
rest a bit?
Maybe a little rest.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get a rest in.
So you're taking a short rest?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So for a short rest, you can roll your hit die
As many as you want,
as
from
many
one
as
to
you want.
4.
Okay. One.
That's not bad. That's 6 hit points.
Not bad.
Two.
I mean, yeah,
That's close enough.
yeah, yeah. All right.
And then as the acid burns just magically go away after half an hour.
We live in a world of magic.
Well,
Okay.
after half an hour of you like attending to them, getting the acid off of you, cleaning them, you know. Wait, I have to double check the rule. Hold on.
I'll look at Trevor and say, so do you often randomly
only-
fall asleep?
It's only long rest that removes that level of exhaustion. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm still exhausted. Okay, good to know. It's like, now I'm pretty sure it did something. You saw that cloud of gas? And I usually when I smoke, I don't pass out that quickly, so I'm assuming it's something bad.
Good to
So,
know.
yeah, yeah, okay. So in the future, avoid taking things from plants. How about that? Huh? Let's follow that rule. Yay. Okay, so shall we continue? I mean, it's only been what, 3 miles? We got 47 miles to go.
Are you gonna make it?
Sure, I'm a toughie. Tough guy. That's me, Trev. He says, drenched in his Jack Black-esque khakis, shorts, hat. Like, oh, look ridiculous. We can do it.
Say a
Believe.
another silent prayer.
Okay, let's do this.
Roll me another survival check to see if you can find the path again.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead and point the way. Milo, this is all on you.
Yes, I invented the path.
You
Oh,
do
nice.
actually find the path, and you find yourselves moving relatively quicker now, in the sense that you make your way through the jungle towards the sounds of the river. And you know that the rivers were connected, where how all of the cities on what was Chult were connected, and by finding the river, you can find your way to any of them.
Mhm.
And through that, you've managed to find your way to the river, but it will be quite late by the time you do. So, what are you going? Can I get a perception check from the both of you?
Sure, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Uh,
4. I see nothing. Nothing is seen. We are perfectly safe.
Yeah, because you are rolling with disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh, I forgot about that too. So that's great.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You know what?
What-
This is the perfect place to sleep. Nothing's wrong. I'm actually. You see, Trevor already. He's like, "Yep, I'm already putting down the sleeping roll. Yep, yep. That's a great place. I'm gonna sleep right here."
what does Milo see?
Milo sees the river. You see the tracks of probably some of the larger indigenous, fauna and flora. Nothing that gives any indication that it's any of the velociraptors that choose to water here, or the T-Rex, but a couple of like the like smaller game animals, right, for you purposes, definitely have been seen around enough that it can definitely fulfill whatever you need. It seems like it's as safe as you are going to get place to camp for the night. And I need another Constitution saving throw from Trev
Did I not? Okay, sure.
because you already are at 1 point of exhaustion. We just need to see how you did through the rest of the day.
Okay, you know what? I got this. Oh, nat 20.
Not 20. After the fight and that nap you took, you're feeling like you got this.
Oh,
You're
that's what
still
I need.
you still have that 1 point of exhaustion, and that will go away when you take a long rest tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't gain a second.
All right. You know what? I think, Milo,
Mm-hmm.
I've become attuned to the jungle. Facing its dangers for so long has made me truly a native. I think I can take whatever this jungle has for me. I've become one. I swear I could come to a village and become one of their own. Like that. I feel it in my blood. Don't call me Trev anymore. Call me Jungle Trev. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. It felt wrong saying that. Let's just say Trev. Let's keep Trev. Never mind. Oh, wow, that felt wrong. Anyway, I'm good.
Milo's gonna sit down and take out his ink and paper and just start writing down, recounting this adventure. Just being like, I am with, I think is a bard. He fell asleep in the mid-battle. Clearly delusional. Must keep track of him. Resting by a river. Hopefully we'll fare better tomorrow. End of day.
And of course, I'll leave you a nice little song to help us ease to the night. And he takes out a tiny little harp with one hand and just starts ringing it.
Can you do a performance roll? Because there's gonna be a PS on my note.
You know what? I'll do it.
I'm here for it. Go for it.
Yep. All right. 21.
He-
Like techno comes from this tiny harp somehow.
PS, his music isn't terrible. Period. So we'll break out like our a little tent and bedrolls and a watch is gonna be interesting.
hmm
Look over at Trev. So do you want to sleep first or
Oh yeah, I had a nice rest before, so I'm good for taking first watch.
okay?
hmm Eyes of the jungle. I can sense any danger coming in. Any danger. I say as I'm sitting on a massive T-Rex footprint, and no danger can ever see me.
Indeed. But that is where we're going to take the break for this morning. This is the first of many games to come. But we're going to take 5-ish minutes for everybody. Stretch, get breakfast, hydrate, get your caffeine of choice. We're going to be here. I'm going to be here for 13 and a half hours, y'all. Y'all better start donating because we need money in this thing. But we're going to take 5 minutes, let everybody refresh, and we will be right back.
Fantastic.
You are cool.
Oh, this is amazing. Did you mean to mute yourself, Prax? Okay. Oh no, I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Hold on, I muted the wrong thing. There we go. Now we're better. Hi, everybody. We are here raising money for the Fisher House Foundation, and we are here to give to a great cause. This is my friendly neighborhood Bricks. Bricks is a great friend. Little cute Fisher House. He is the mascot for Fisher House Foundation. Fisher House provides care, housing, and support for veterans and or their families while they undergo medical treatment at various VA hospitals around the world. They are a great supporter of us and we want to be a great supporter of them. So if you can, please, 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 please donate to this great cause. Feel free. You can donate for advantages for the players, crits for the players, advantages for me, the GM, crits for the GM. You can also donate to cause just general chaos, just chaos, or add a boss fight, and you can add one of those per session. Each donation, you can also vote to see which will win the Battle of the Branches and why it should be Coast Guard. Why? Come on, y'all. I should be seeing some money from y'all to donate to see how things go. Come on. We are at a grand total of 0. So, I'm going to go get some more water because it is important. And then we'll be back in about 5 minutes. And I hope to see that it's no longer 0 when I get back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are back here for our wonderful charity stream running for the next 13 or up until 11 o'clock tonight. We are here to bring you joy and fun and help support Fisher House charities. And we want to thank that anonymous donation for a crit success for the players that is currently on the table, as well as the blessings of magic, a one random magic item. And I randomly rolled, and I know what the magic item is, and I know, but we're going to find out what happens and how you get it.
Okay.
So, the night passes. You recover your hit points, you recover your hit die. Trev loses that one level of exhaustion.
One with the jungle. Yeah.
Kind of. And welcome to the morning. And the sounds of creatures, bugs, all of it in the background as you're going through the day. And not combat music.
We start the day with combat music.
Yep. You know, it was wise of me to create a high charisma, low constitution character for Chult. This was a great idea. Great idea.
I mean, we can see what happens.
Okay, fair enough.
The morning begins. You awaken refreshed. How do you plan to start your day?
Since Trevor took first watch, Milo will go over. And what's Trevor muttering in his sleep when he goes to like roust him?
Listen, you dragon. It's you and me on this mountain. And only one of us will survive. I don't care how many centuries you may be. I am Trev, the mighty bard. I sang to a queen and took her heart. I sang to a king. I took his heart. And then, we had fun that night. But anyway, moving on. I'm ready to fight you.
Trevor,
Oh,
please.
Hey, what's up? Hey. Oh, we're still in the jungle. Okay.
We're still alive. We're still in the jungle. My goodness, you have a lot of tales.
Yes, I do. Most of them true. Most is like less of a person. You know what? Never mind. Let's go.
So, because of that crit success on the last survival roll that Milo rolled, I'm going to let Milo roll with advantage for this one.
Yes.
Nice.
Because you found the river, you know how to get to where you're going based on
we lose the river.
You fall in the river. I mean, there are lots of things that could happen.
Oh, thank goodness.
19, okay.
Yes, so... Yeah, so 19 is not bad. 19 is really good. 19 can get you on your way. And as you're traveling, can I just get an initial perception check from everybody?
Cool. Perception.
You know.
11. Not terrible.
An 11 from Milo and a 13 from Trev. Not bad. So you are fully aware of where the river is. You are moving along with the river. It is slower going because of the large trees and the massive tree trunks that are digging into the river here. You can see the remains of various campfires that were like more than days old. We're talking months, possibly years old. You know, various people had used camping along the river as a means of passage through the interior of Chult. And as you make your way through, it is monotonous. You have a level of, you have to pay attention, you have to be aware of where you're going, but right now you're just following the river, and there's no other sapient being that you can discover. You have a few, you've come across a few lizards that have kind of scurried away from you, a couple like low ground mammals, rodents, not ones of unusual size, but a variety of types of rodents. Um, it is just a slog at this point for both of you. And the day passes as a slog. How do you deal with this?
I, of course, choose to alleviate this monotony by putting up my tiny harp and playing a ditty to help us march through the jungle.
Okay. Roll me that performance check.
Mm-hmm. 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 Rolling performance. One sec. Bam. 17.
So, you're a level 4 bard, correct?
Yes.
Uh,
We're going through the jungle. Yes, we go. Yes, we're going through the jungle. Yes, we go. Yes, we're going through the jungle. Yes, we're going through the jungle. Yes, we're going through the jungle. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. And just repeat.
so, fair. Um, it
My
seems. Oh, wow. One of the things that as you're going, you can kind of hear just the passage of water, passage of time. And what I was trying to check is if I remember correctly, as a level 4, you don't have the particular ability to give bonus additives. Not bardic inspiration, but the one that gives you the
Hmm.
bonus to healing on when you roll short rests, right?
Song of Rest. Yeah. I don't think I have that now.
No, I think Song of Rest is level 5.
Yeah.
It's the most annoying thing because bards are the class that is off for advancement with every other class.
Fair, fair.
Because there's the martial class that all advance in the same pattern, and then there are the casters that all advance in the same pattern, and then you have bards, and I think this goes back to second edition, but
Yep.
um,
We're special little, people.
literally in your case. But you can start to see now larger chunks of masonry, a few like statues that have been like subsumed by just nature at this point as you're moving through and going along, and this mount of nature is just kind of eating away at things, and you're pretty sure you're kind of getting closer. You're at like mile number 20 at this point, moving through the city. I'm moving time faster
Mhm.
because I forgot you were halflings when I said distances. And a variety of these kind of seem to be like still have small remains of small wicker baskets that would have been like left for whatever as offerings to whatever deity these various statues represented. And as you come across one of them, there is still an object in one of these baskets.
Oh, that's interesting. I
What is
walk
it,
toward.
Trevor?
I see something in a basket, and I'm gonna go grab it.
Wait.
What?
Don't go grab random objects in baskets.
Yeah, my mother told me about that one too, but you know what? Never listen to her. And I'm gonna go walk over and try to see. Well, I'm gonna look at it first to see what it is.
It is a small jar that's kind of got like a beeswaxed cloth across the top
Hmm.
of it that's been tied down with rope that's still intact with a large seal. Um, the impression in the seal has been kind of damaged, warped over time. The heat from just Chult has warped the wax, right? Like it's just
Hmm.
decades here. And it is. Why does it do that? Why? to figure out why these rolls going from D&D Beyond are doubling, but we'll just do this.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go. You get one of them. You see this canister. Um, roll me a either medicine or nature.
Both are, well, actually, nature's slightly better. Actually, before I do that, I am, no, I'm not going to waste a spell for that. I'm just going to roll it. 16.
So 16, this is a jar of ointment.
Ooh.
You have one jar for the two of you. It is a glass jar, 3 inches in diameter. It contains 1d4 plus 1. So let me roll that. Five.
Ooh.
Very successful. 5 doses of a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. The jar it weighs half a pound. As an action, 1 dose of this ointment can be swallowed or applied to skin. The creature that receives it regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points,
Ooh.
ceases to be poisoned, and is cured of any diseases.
That is perfect for Chult. Is it immune to diseases or curative diseases?
Cured of disease.
All right, curative disease. So it cures poison and disease.
And restores 2d8 plus 2d8 plus 2 hit points.
2d8 plus 2. That is good. And there's perfect. Is You know what? This may surprise you, but I actually did some studying in about this place, Milo. Some cures, some more expensive than others. This is some high price object here. We can make a lot of gold, especially for Chult. Also, we can use it if we're about to die. But you know what? If we sell it, quite a
The
bit of
ca-
cash.
the camera pans over to Milo. He just pokes his head over his shield like, "You still alive, Trevor?"
You know what? I find your lack of faith disturbing. But with this, and I kind of give you a rundown of what it does. I think we're going to be okay. You know what? I think this is the jungle accepting me as one of its own.
You also find 3 electrum pieces.
Definitely making me one of its own. Oh yeah. I'll just pocket this for now. We'll split it when we finish up because we get to keep. Oh no, we have to give what's it? 100? No, we have to give 50 gold, right? To the.
If you make more than 100 gold, you give 50 to the church.
Okay, so that's what? 250 gold? Yes, because Electrum is 100 gold or 10 gold.
No.
Or less platinum gold.
Electrum is less than gold.
Oh. Well, I was never good at math. That's why I'm in debt and why I'm in Chult. All right, let's go.
Specifically, so in yeah. Yeah, it's a copper piece is 1/100th of gold, a silver piece is 1/10 of gold, 2 electrum pieces is a gold piece.
Ah, so we have 1.5 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I
Or,
hate
3 electrum.
I hate the jungle. I despise it. I hate. Well, okay, we got ointment. That's fine. You know what? Sorry, jungle. I'm just a little angry about the lack of gold, but let's go on.
Yep. So you proceed into day 2 of travel. You're halfway through the travels as you make your way this way time. And the jungle is kind of thinning out, sort of. You see more of these statues as you progress. And can I just get a different perception check just so I have that?
Sure. Mm,
Just killing it.
we are really good at this.
Mm-hmm. No, just good.
Uh,
And just kind of standard working through as things go.
mhm.
Out of curiosity, is that yeah? So it's about your passive perception. It's fine.
Mhm.
As you're working your way through the jungle again, um, the sounds are getting more muffled. The jungle itself is getting thicker, heavier. The trees are becoming denser. The large fronds of these various ferns are, you know, the size of you,
Literally.
Mhm.
literally. It's what happens when you're a halfling, and you're kind of pushing against them and hopefully not letting them go too soon to hit the person behind you.
Yep.
Totally not doing that.
hmm Considering you're in front because you're the paladin, I'm getting smacked in the face quite a bit. Ow. 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 Ow.
All right.
Ow.
I'm gonna say it. The jungle sucks.
Yep. Yep.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw from both of you?
Oh, God damn
You wanted to go to Chult.
it.
Ooh, 16.
Oh, this is repeatable last time, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's probably about the end, almost the end of the day at this point. As
Uh-huh.
so you are now tired, and you
Uh,
receive 1 point level of exhaustion.
uh, this jungle sucks.
I could see why more people didn't show up for this.
I found it kind of weird that one of them had to go see their sick mother, even though their sick mother's, as now that check, was dead.
I did see one gentleman literally jump off the boat on his way down here.
Ah, yeah. Honestly, fate. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense now. Now that I've been in the jungle, totally makes sense.
The sun is well into the lower horizon. You see the streaks of red and orange across the sky, but reflecting through the heavy density of the jungle. Um, what would you. You know that you're getting close ish to your, final point, but it's going to get dark.
So,
And your halflings.
how about we take a rest so we don't travel in the dark, huh?
I definitely concur with that.
Okay.
No torches in the darkness.
Okay. Let me find the perfect spot. Yep. Yep. Using my survival skills of nothing. But I am part of the jungle now. So I think I have it in me to find a perfect spot to rest. Mind if I roll a survival?
Go right ahead. You also. You're level
Oh,
4 bard. You should have Jack of all trades by now.
that is true. Except my wisdom is 0.
Oh, that's a
Juggalo
problem.
raise, yeah, Chris is by 1. So I have 1, but I still rolled a 16, surprisingly.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, don't you have Jack of all trades?
Yep. It doesn't help me for survival.
So you find yourselves in a kind of clearing. There's one large, um, statue that still remains,
Mhm.
um, that kind of is over everything. And there are a couple large plants, but it's kind of like a tilted statue. The ground itself has like been so saturated that the weight of this carved stone has kind of tilted itself over. Nothing knocked it over. It's just like the Leaning Tower of Pisa fell. Um, and you're going to set up camp.
Yep. So I found the spot, so get to it.
It is
Yeah,
actually a really pretty spot. You found,
hmm
lots of trees, open space, that one knocked over kind of um, statue to provide like a wind break for and a light break
hmm
for any fire that you choose to make. A couple blooming plants, none of this triflower frond, a couple
hmm
orchids that you can kind of see hanging from various trees around.
hmm
Um, or and yeah, that's it.
yeah. Milo will like set his pack down and start like getting the tent and stuff out. He'll like peel like his leather armor off. Just
Yep. And looking at that beautiful sight, I took the artist background, so I'm just going to take out. I open my massive pack. A half of it you think should have been food, but a lot of it is just painting supplies. And I take out a little stand, take out the massive, well, for a halfling, the massive little canvas, and start painting like this is a beautiful sight, and start painting up everything.
Yeah, I'll get the tent and the bed rolls out and get
Yep.
camp set up as he just side eyes looks over at Trevor.
The light just it's just perfect on the way the leaves, the blood stains. Oh, right, we're in the jungle that wants to kill us. But I'll edit that out. I'll edit that out. I'll Photoshop it.
Mm-hmm.
Milo will once he gets stuff set up, he'll take out his pen and parchment and start writing again. Day two, still alive.
Day two, still
I,
alive.
I have.
the bard is performing better. He still gets tired easily. Apparently, he likes to paint.
Hmm.
Not sure what else is in his pack. Found healing ointment? Question mark. Not sure if we can trust it. End of day. Line across.
Cool. Very useful. Hey Milo,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
does a 20 hit you?
The 20 does hit.
Cool.
Oh no.
You're going to take 13 psychic damage
My goodness.
My painting isn't that bad.
as a large yellow orchid turns to face Milo.
Oh,
What is
come.
happening in
Why
this
is it always
place?
plants? Why is it always plants?
They all look alike.
Um,
What is it with you and plants? What did you do to piss them off?
and now we're going to enter initiative. And I'm going to open my turn order, and we're just gonna. You can just roll and let me roll initiative and let me know what you get.
Okay, give me a second.
21.
Okay, one second.
Cool.
I got a 15.
So both of you get to go first.
Fantastic.
As this bright yellow flower, rather large when it kind of like shifts its position to come down and opens its fronds even bigger to reach out and touch Milo. But Milo gets to go first.
Uh-huh. Let me see here. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna channel divinity against this plant. I'm so upset. So I'll use my vow of enmity, which will give me advantage on attack rolls against it.
Yep.
21.
You will hit.
9 damage.
9 damage is. Yeah. 9 damage is not bad. You kind of slash at it, and one of the leaves kind of falls off, and it kind of. and twists to look at you.
I really wish we had fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Trev, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna see the situation. I'm gonna rush up to Milo, right behind him, put my hand on his shoulder, and go, "You've got this, buddy." I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration of D6,
Okay.
and then I am going to cast. You feel like because you get hit a lot, you probably need this, and I'm gonna give you Bear's Endurance, which gives you an advantage on Constitution checks and also 2d6 temporary hit points, which I'm going to
Oh.
roll right now.
That could be very useful.
7.
7 hit points is not going to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you can kind of. It's now the plant's turn.
Mm-hmm.
As it turns its head to look at the two of you, and this large yellow orchid opens even more, and you see along the vine that's attached to the tree that it was part of, that's kind of like suspending it now, one little flower, like, or not flower, leaf open up again. As it
I thought it was gonna be like Alien, like the big flower opens up and a little one comes out.
No, 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 this is worse. It's one of my favorite creatures that has been rebrought back from
Oh
second
no.
edition.
Oh gods.
I love this creature.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, excuse me, plant.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Yeah,
this
sure it
plant.
is.
Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it doesn't look like that really bothered it so much at all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you have a vow of enmity on it, don't you?
Yeah. Have at thee, plant.
Yeah. So you have advantage on attack rolls. Cool, 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 cool.
Nice.
It's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it kind of shivers for a second, and it will then turn and try to reach out and touch you again.
Mm-hmm.
Please miss.
It doesn't have advantage this time.
Oh,
What
that's
does
good.
a 21?
What's your AC again?
18.
Okay. I'm as soon as I see a touch, I'm gonna look at it. Goes like, it seems a lot of our troubles stem from the plants in this jungle. I'm gonna use cutting words to use that bad pun to try to make do I roll or you roll?
For
Or
what is it? It's a
cutting
D4.
words. My inspiration would be D6.
Oh, so D6. So you roll. Go ahead and
Okay, I
roll.
rolled. Let's roll a
You just need
D6.
to roll 3.
Yep.
Your odds are in your favor.
Don't say that. Oh yeah, definitely.
So you do not take another 13 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, this time, but at the same time, it kind of shakes off one side, and you see the ground, Trev, over to your left, behind the fallen pillar, start to shift and move.
That's not good.
Did I mention it's my favorite, one of my favorite things of all time?
What?
It is. It is one of my favorite things of all time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're gonna die.
This is my friend. He's my friend. I love him.
Hmm.
Fantastic. Love it.
Yep. That's his turn, but now it's up to Milo.
All right.
You do still have a crit
I'm-
sitting there.
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we do. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this darn plant. And yeah, I'll see if I can hit it with my whip again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank goodness.
Yes.
Let's see. So roll damage there, and another 3 from Hunter's Mark. Oh
Ye-
wait,
So, 12.
mm-hmm.
12 points of damage. You slice off a couple of its leaves.
How's it looking?
It looks fine. It regrew new leaves last
Mm.
round.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Trev, your turn.
How many hit points did you hit for last time, Milo?
9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the same damage.
Okay. That's humanoid. Fuck.
What are you? Oh, yeah, your whip is only a d4.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, All right, let's see if this works. I'm going to push my hand out and I'm going to cast color spray on the creature.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay. So it needs to hopefully has less than 60 hit points or maybe 35. That'd be nice. Uh, let's see here. Where's our screen? There we go. So I need to roll 6d10.
Mm-hmm.
uh, 10 and bam. 32 hit points.
Is there
Does it have
a fence on
actually let me get the exact rulings here.
that? Yeah, I just want to make sure I do things correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Color spray, one
Oh,
action, 50.
it just
It's just hit points. It's
yeah,
just
it's
hit
just
points.
hit points. Blinded until its next turn. Well, it doesn't see it. That doesn't affect it.
Fuck.
But how much damage did you do? 32?
It doesn't. No, yeah, it's 32.
So 32, you describe what this looks like, and then I'll describe what happens.
Okay. I take the component in my hand, which basically looks like a dried bit of beer. I
Mhm.
put it in and I spray it out, and it just looks like a kaleidoscope of different alcohols that spray out, each one with a different effect. But that just looks like it looks like a what was it called? The something mixer where basically you know how at the end of the day they take that entire like what the leftovers all the drinks that at the bartender's table and just put into one cup. It
Yeah.
sort of looks like that as he sprays it onto the plant.
And as it does so, you can see pieces of it shrivel back. You did serious damage to it.
Oh no, it doesn't do damage.
No, it doesn't. It blinds it, but
Yeah, but you want to? Okay, that's cool.
uh, the thing is, it's a plant,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah,
it can't see.
that was a wise decision on my part.
So what I'm going to do
Mm-hmm.
is give it an effect
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, unless you choose to
No,
cast
let's.
something
I
else.
go. I trust you on this.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is have it be effective, as
Mm-hmm.
in it will have it. It's not blinded, but it's damaged, and like what
Okay.
it basically is, the alcohol pulls the roots of the
Mm-hmm.
plant off of the, because it's an orchid,
Mm-hmm.
effectively off of the tree that it's on, and so you can see a couple of them shrivel because alcohol and plants are not always good friends. In
Mm-hmm.
fact, they're really not friends at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so it will be at a disadvantage to attack because it's unstable and secured to the tree that it's usually on
Nice.
for one round. But there you go. Because it's one of those, I like using innovative uses for spells.
Thank you.
For things that don't necessarily be affected by them.
Mm-hmm. And
Is that your turn?
also bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on our friend over here. 1d2 plus 6.
Big numbers, big numbers.
8.
This one you can't do.
Hmm?
Healing Word is a spell, and Chromatic
Right,
Spray is a
yes,
spell.
you're right. I apologize. So never
One
mind.
of them has to be a.
Cantrip.
Is you yeah, you could smear oil on me.
You can,
Actually-
you can give him a healing potion. Those are acceptable
You know what?
bonus actions. It's a bonus
Actually,
action
that-
to give someone else.
Okay.
Pull out
Okay.
the jar and just smear it on my eyes.
Okay.
Technically, it's
Okay.
an action to give someone else a potion, but it's a bonus action to to use the jar.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna grab a handful of one of the 5 and just slap it in the back of your neck really hard. Oh, bam! You've got this. And you take it was 2d
2d8 plus 2.
2d8 plus 2. You get back 6.
Hey, that's not nothing.
Nope, that is not nothing. It is.
Yeah.
It is a bonus that
Mhm.
Okay. It's now its turn. And it is
Mhm.
blinded, so it's going to attack with disadvantage. An 18
Yep, that hits.
Cutting words.
for
Just good.
reaction.
I'm just yeah. That was my reaction. I'm going like, well, it can't. You know what? Fuck it. Just shut up. He just quits with the punch like, shut up, and cutting words.
So at this
So
point, anything you roll will get below
Yep.
it. So because it's
yeah.
just his AC. So.
Okay, true, but I'm gonna roll it anyway, just see how bad it is.
He's like, and you see the mound start to shift behind you again, Trev. It's getting bigger, almost like something's digging its way out. Hey Milo, it's your turn.
In the back of his head, he's making a mental note. He's like, maybe Bard, not totally useless. Gotta write that
And you
down
hear
later.
behind you was like, it's a plant. We can run, right?
Yeah, well, all our camp supplies are already down.
Oh, right, yeah, that's the thing.
We'd be in the jungle without food or water.
That's a good point. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, that's your decision. So,
Let's see how this goes.
okay, let's do it.
Um, all right, I will try to whip at this thing again. 21.
Yes,
'Cause I have advantage on it. I'll do a divine smite on it as well.
Ooh, that might be fun. Our first divine smite of the game,
Nice.
or actually, technically, it's the second. Go on.
Let's see. So we'll do that's the weapon damage, and then
Yep.
wait, why isn't it rolling? Nope, that didn't work either. One sec. Three radiant damage.
Yeah, so 8 plus 3 is 11, but you did radiant damage. Good to know. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You see it kind of shrivel a little bit further.
Could have used a crit or too late now? It's too late now.
Yeah. Well, maybe on the next one.
Okay.
Your turn, Trev.
I am going to stab it with my rapier, per usual.
Go for it.
All right. Bam. Nat 1. But I'm a halfling.
Halfling?
That one.
Yep.
It's also
so,
blinded.
Oh, right.
Blinded, but it's unstable.
Okay, so that still would have. So if I would have attacked with advantage or no? With
You
that.
would have attacked with advantage, so you have a 10. It will hit.
Oh,
Huh.
then let's
It's
do
a
that then.
Plant.
I keep forgetting because it's moving and killing us.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
5 piercing.
So you kind of like stab it. You see a
Yeah.
little trickle of like ooze coming out of it.
Mm-hmm. And that is my turn.
And at the end of your turn, it is no longer blinded
Great.
Mhm.
or unstable, as we determined it would be. And it is now its turn.
Uh-huh.
And from behind you now, behind that pillar, you would hear a as something emerges from the dirt behind you.
This is bad.
I slowly turn my head.
And
It's just a scene of 2 halflings just turning their heads around.
you see a humanoid being that is now was probably something close to human, maybe elven, but it's so far degraded anymore that it no longer exists. Kind of starts shuffling, moving towards you as a vine is growing out of its back.
We need to kill this plant as quickly as possible. Like now. Like now.
and starts
Okay.
moving towards you. But the zombie that it's been summoned uh, finished its turn emerging, and it can't do anything. But now we still have our dear friend, the OG. Uh,
The old dirty planter?
G, not P, but moving on.
Okay, fair enough.
Um,
Old
and
dirty garden, old dirt. Sorry, I'm stuck in a
it's
loop.
going to
Anyway,
try and reach out and touch
Could it
Trev.
fail a roll?
Brett. Oh, that's me. Oh no, why? Why? Why?
A 17.
It's shocking that it actually hit me. I'm surprised. That's shocking.
It's gonna. You're stabbing it.
I mean, fair, but
It
shut up.
it does take. You will take 13 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How are you looking?
Not great. Like almost halfway. Like once away from halfway. So like, okay, I stabbed it and oh god, that hurts.
Yep. It kind of like you stab it. It kind of at
Yep.
you.
Yep.
And then that's the end of its turn. And unlike
Okay.
previous turns, it doesn't grow anything back.
Kill it. Like a lot. Please.
All right. So I'll do the whip again. And I think I'm gonna use our donated crit on this. So I'll do the whip and a divine smite.
Oh, do it.
And using the old
So I'll
rules where you get to add the crit damage to the divine smite. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
um,
So 10 radiant, so 20 radiant,
mhm.
Mm-hmm. And
and
9, so 18 slashing?
18 slashing, plus
Wait, is it,
the hunter's mark, right?
Oh, yep.
So 4, so 6.
wait, isn't
Mhm.
it double dice, not double when we're doing the damage?
I'm doing the
Okay, fair enough.
damage to make my life easy.
Okay, fair enough. I'm
Uh,
down.
if you want to roll extra dice, but
Nope.
my problem is with rolling double dice means that
You could roll just like 4 ones.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and on top of that, it's just easier.
Okay, fair enough.
So how do you want to do this?
Yes. So learning from his last encounter with a murderous plant.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday.
Yeah, literally yesterday. Um, so like his whip again ignites with the divine like holy energy, and like as he like casts it out, it almost looks like sword-like as it like just pierces like completely through the vine that's like holding the head of this like murderous plant on. And
And,
it just
and, and,
decapitates, and then like leaves just like slowly just like start falling to the
and it's
ground.
so dramatic, like as the blade time slows, as the blade slowly goes up, it shifts over to me in the corner, going like and just like the hall is me, of course, saying
And the creature that had emerged from the ground kind of shifts and jerks and dissolves behind you.
Did I mention I hate the jungle?
What in the name of the gods is going on around here?
You
What
can
is
roll
it
me a
with
nature check and find out.
all right. 14 is not bad, but how about a 20? Not that 20, but 20.
So both 14, you're not 100% sure. You know it was a creepy plant that wanted to fuck your life up.
Mm-hmm.
Trev, because you're a college of lore and you learn these things, that was a yellow musk creeper.
Hmm.
And what it does is it tries to kill you and implant a bulb in you and turn you into a zombie that it can then use to feed on other people.
That was a yellow musk creeper, a horrendous, monstrous plant that infects people, turning them into their zombie slaves. Honestly, if they had attacked us and succeeded, it would have been the last of us.
What? You know how absurd that sounds?
Sorry, it was the title of a play I watched. It's really good. You should have really watched it. But anyway, no, yeah, but no, not absurd. It's true. It's that these plants are almost, it's not intelligent, just lethally clever. They want to turn us into their slaves. This jungle sucks. I thought the worst would be dinosaurs, not zombie plants.
The plants can control us after we're dead.
Yep,
They can control anything they kill after they're dead.
yep, they can control anything, humanoids, animals, T-Rexes that perhaps maybe spit out zombies. It's a weird place.
All
So we
right.
should, I guess, avoid plants again.
How?
I did look.
Yeah, we
Trev looks
look
at the
around and
jungle.
yeah, the jungle just like moves in a little closer.
Okay, maybe we should just be extra careful when we're going through. Okay, just don't assume every plant wants to kill you. But besides, we're almost to the ruins. We'll be reached there by tomorrow after a long, nice rest, and then we just have to trek back through the murderous plants. Why did we take this job again?
Should have jumped off the boat with the other guy.
You know what? They offered, but I was like, no, no. I believed in myself. That's the point. You should never believe in yourself. All right, let's get some sleep.
So night 2 passes, and you awaken, recovered from your damage, recovered from your level of exhaustion. You know, you see the remains of the still kind of like smoldering, or giant, because it's like 5 feet in diameter, orchid head of the yellow musk creeper next to you, where you left it. But the day dawns, the sounds of the jungle overwhelm you, the smell, the feel. You want to get out of this place.
So how about, and hopefully you agree with me on this, we finish this mission, go back
Mhm.
to town, and get the first boat out the fuck out of here. That sound like a plan to you?
It sounds like a good plan, but it's
Then,
just the parts before the end of it that
mhm.
sound.
No, we survived 2 days in this jungle. We're practically masters of it. We'll be fine. Just avoid all plants in the jungle
Mm-hmm.
as we
Mm-hmm.
dive through the jungle.
Just touch my holy symbol again.
Yep. I'm eyeing every tree suspiciously.
Fair. Roll me perception checks for the both of you.
Oh boy. Oh, I pressed it twice. Sorry. Oh no, this is nature. 15.
15.
6.
Hmm.
6. There are a lot of plants.
Okay.
None of
Okay.
them look like the flowers that you've encountered before.
Okay. So avoid nice bright yellow flowers or any flowers that are colorful in any way.
Not a bad plan,
Mm-hmm.
actually, when it comes to plants.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and who is making the survival check as you set off for this final, like, leg of your journey into the
Mm.
interior of Chult?
Feels like that should be a Milo thing.
Yeah, final. Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm. Ho ho
Yes.
ho!
So Milo, as you move through the jungle, you find the remains of a road. And you're like, the road is more well maintained, it's more stable. You start to see it come out, and in the distance, not far from where you are, maybe another mile, you have a large circle of statues over a large flat area that's circular. And you're like, that could be where we're going. You know, looks kind of, at least habitation.
Trevor, tell me again what we're looking for.
We're looking for a chest the newly acquired, so it looks fresh. Probably not doesn't look like it's thousands of years old. So, and it's in well, at least it was at its old teleportation circle in this ruin somewhere.
Hmm. Okay. How
Hmm.
big of a chest is it? Like, is it holding a locket or is it holding untold treasures of gold?
I didn't ask.
Well, you knew that it was the size of
Oh,
enough
right.
to like the supply. It's their supply shipment,
Oh,
basically.
so it's a supply chest, so probably fairly big.
We're
Camera
two
points to
half.
two tiny halflings.
Yeah, the camera pans out these two tiny halflings. We're just like, what?
In hindsight, I did not think this through. Mm.
The realization setting in.
You know what? No, but this is ancient ruins. I'm sure it has a card in here somewhere. We'll be fine. Let's find it. We just need to look around and find a place that's obviously would be like a wizard's tower or a place where a teleportation circle would be.
I do see some stuff right over there. I you know what? We'll just figure out how to get it out of here when we get there, I
Yep,
guess.
yep, yep. So let's following your lead.
You know what? Let's try a different approach. Let's stealthily move toward it.
That is a plan. So let's do it.
So go ahead and roll stealth.
All right.
Great.
26.
And the paladin?
Oh, I got an 11.
Okay. You break through the tree cover, moving stealthily into a larger open area, but you are allowed to use like the shadows and the way the trees kind of are hanging over. But it is what had obviously been cleared into a clearing, and it inside has a paved circle, and it stands about like a good 50 feet in diameter, and you can still see the arcane runes along the outside edge. And dead center in the middle, there is a large chest embossed with the seal of Torm. I keep calling him Tom.
Hmm.
Torm. And like a bunch of other small bags.
It's a lot of stuff.
Looks like Tom's chest over there.
Uh, yep. Wonder if I could bring it to my space.
Do you? I know if I like paladins have a little bit of magic, but it's not like wizard magic.
Hmm.
It's cleric magic, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I look over at the bard and I'm like, does any of this mean anything to you? You've read a lot of books.
I mean, yeah, this looking around, let's see if we can, I don't know, take a look around and see if there's anything useful I can use.
And you can make a roll for Arcana if you want.
Sure. Uh, just because this role is important, one sec, I just want to check. Mhm.
Can you inspire yourself?
I could, and
Technically,
I'm going,
yes.
and I could, and I'm going to do. So first off, I'm going to cast second level enhance ability Fox's Cunning to give myself advantage on this roll. As I cast, you see me cast play my harp. I see so many sights as I do that, and also gonna also give myself bardic inspiration. So this is gonna be with advantage. Bam. 18. Okay. Plus 5. So 23.
23. So
Yep.
23. With a 23 in this Arcana, yes, this is a abandoned but mm, not fully not fully unfunctional teleportation circle.
I
Right?
think oh, sorry.
It's you also know that a couple of those runes are weak, and it might, if damaged further, cause a problem.
Okay. I
And that the
have
statues around you are part of the circle.
I have a very stupid idea.
Yeah.
There's also no magic on any of the bags that are around, and the only you're kind of get the impression that the chest, which is the one embossed with the seal of Torm, was the one that got sent, but also a whole bunch of other random stuff that people were trying to put through a teleportation circle failed
Hmm.
and ended up here.
I is it possible for me
Mm-hmm.
to activate the circle?
You with 23, yes.
Didn't like that hesitation, but okay.
You can activate it.
Mm-hmm.
The question of whether you control where it goes is different.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I can activate it, but I'm not sure I can point it in the right direction. But it's a chance we can take. Otherwise, we're gonna have to try to drag all of this, tiny halflings, everything else, ourselves through the jungle that nearly killed us twice already.
I've come up with a plan. So we
Mm-hmm.
find a dinosaur and we animal husbandry, tame it, so we can get all of the stuff on it. Because there's no way we're getting out of here with it.
Trevor slowly turns his head towards Milo. I've said some stupid stuff, but that takes the cake. I mean, if you want to try to tame a T-Rex, please do.
There has to be other dinosaurs out here.
That's honestly that's the extent of my knowledge about dinosaurs. There's T-Rex and then there's smaller T-Rexes. But honestly, like okay, so okay, technically, okay. If you are you good with animals?
No,
Okay.
not in the slightest.
So our idea is either try to use a teleportation circle. That's number one.
Uh-huh.
Try to find a dinosaur that we can tame and make it ride us towards just Chult, towards back to town. Or
Mm-hmm.
number three, drag us two tiny halflings across the jungle that nearly killed us. Now, this was over 3 days of travel, but with these packages, probably double or even triple the amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Which
How
of these
many
plans?
how many teleportation circles could be linked to this one? Is it all of them?
I mean, I'm assuming it was actually that's a good question. How many could this be possibly linked to?
With that 23, you know it was probably linked to a bunch of them of the ancient empire at some point, right? Because
Hmm.
but these days, how many active teleportation circles are there? You're not sure. You know that the stuff ended up here because the other one in town got damaged, and this is the closest location that was a permanent teleportation circle for that magic to go.
Hmm. Oh, I did forget though
You
that. Do you?
could try to send it somewhere.
Hmm. Yeah, I completely forgot that the other one was still damaged due to sexy rumpy party. So,
It's still damaged?
I mean, it's been 3 days. They might have fixed it. We can risk that. Do you think they fixed it? Depends how hard
Uh,
how they partied that night. I mean, if it was a big one, I mean, it could take a week to clean up.
I mean, it seems
The
like pretty
stains are everywhere when those type of parties.
it seems pretty important to have up and running those since Chult is like far away from civilization. You
So
think
they
it'd be
probably
top priority.
yeah. So you want to risk it? Try to teleport it to Chult?
Teleport it and then we walk back, or teleport us and it?
Oh, that's a better idea. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think we can do that. All
But,
right.
but there's also a chance that this just takes us further into the jungle.
Not necessarily. Remember, this was tied to their entire empire in the past. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
interpretation circles would have been destroyed, but there's probably a couple in other parts of where they reigned, which is other parts of this, what is now vast jungle, but they might have had nicer places like a beach.
Uh-huh. How confident are you, Trevor?
You know what? I figured it out so far, and honestly, our options are very limited.
Mm-hmm. We could send the stuff wherever it goes and then we walk back. I mean, we did get here, kinda.
Trev looks back at the forest and swears he sees numerous yellow plants just staring through.
Just
I'm not
waving.
just waving. He's like, listen, we faced plants and nearly died. What happens if we meet a dinosaur
We climb up plant.
that's trying to eat our faces? We've been through this dance before. Also, I'm pretty sure some can fly. Some dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming there are flying T-Rexes.
What a sight that would be. Um, just a blimp of a T-Rex flying above.
It is Faerun. I'm sure somebody's cast fly on a T-Rex at some point.
Oh, definitely. There's more than one adventure where someone's like, I'm gonna make this T-Rex fly.
Hmm. Yeah, Elminster's just running around.
I could.
Um,
No. The person who made a T-Rex fly, that was Mordenkainen. That is
Oh
straight up
yeah.
Mordenkainen.
Oh, 100%. He would do that. Why would you do that? Because I can fly. All right,
Volo's
so
just writing about it.
yeah.
All right, Trev, this might be our only option.
All right. Then get in a circle. I'm gonna try to cast a spell, and hopefully we'll be safe and sound. Because I am super focused. I think enhanced ability lasts about an hour, so I'm still at advantage.
Mm-hmm. And it's
And
not concentration.
it's not concentration. And I'm gonna try to roll to see if I can activate it and point it towards Chult.
Cool. Roll me just a spell attack roll.
Just a straight spell attack roll.
Yeah.
Would my enhanced ability help in any way, shape, or form?
Yes.
No, wait. Okay. Okay.
Because the enhanced ability gives you advantage, right?
But on intelligence, but I'm a charisma-based character.
Uh, I'll allow it because
Okay.
you're focusing on the actual
Okay.
spell, and I'm not. The intelligence is to help you focus on where you're going. Your innate ability to use magic is channeled through your charisma, but that doesn't mean that you can't
Okay.
also benefit from your intelligence on it.
Thank you very much. Okay, then I'm gonna do it. I'm also gonna use my last inspiration on myself. Spell attack roll. Spell attack rolls. Oh, wrong page. Spells. Uh, I'm just gonna roll 1d, 2d20. 1d20 plus 6. I didn't put the spell attack in this, so just gonna do the first one. Bam. Nat 20.
Crit. So here's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
We see this from Milo's perspective. As Milo is looking, kind of looking around, keeping watch, trying to make sure that nothing is going to eat you on this platform. And you realize, Milo, that a bunch of these little bags are just bags of gold. Somebody was just sending gold. And you see Trev kind of kneel down next to these arcane runes and kind of like brush off some of the dirt and reorient a couple of them, and not quite repaint them, but kind of like make sure they're a little bit neater and reorient them, and then tap into the magic that's there. And then all of a sudden, the teleportation portal activates. And it will take you to Chult. Now I just need you all. Trev, you can roll me a D100.
Yeah, it's taking us to Chult, but where?
You can roll me a D100.
Okay.
And it's funny because like both of us like don't really know how teleportation works because it's not our like forte.
Yep.
And that was a massive donation that came in just at the end that I'm going to take over at
84.
84.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Actually,
have...
question. I do have that bardic inspiration. Would that help in any way?
Not with the D100 luck roll.
Fair enough.
The bardic inspiration might be useful when you land.
Okay.
Because this is an old, broken teleportation circle. You will make it to Port Nyanzaru, which is where you were going.
Yes.
Problem is, it's not when you wanted to be there.
What?
Oh, I didn't move the two for that
Yeah, no,
calculation.
you're 100 years early.
What?
What?
Port
Um,
90 has a permanent teleportation circle, but it's kind of small. It's nighttime. The town is shrunk, and you notice, like, the minute you get there, you open your eyes. Those are still wooden buildings. There's like the fort, but that's about the only thing that's a permanent structure. Where this teleportation circle is still kind of like just brushed off and engraved, but there's, torches around the outside, not like the benches and the intricately designed stonework that will be there in the future. But you're still in Chult. That
um,
weather is absorbing into you, and
No. Would I have known we traveled back in time by looking around, or would I
oh
have
yeah,
to
it's
roll?
obvious. It's entirely obvious.
Okay, okay, just want to be sure.
Um,
um, if there a passerby or someone like managing the circle or
Like there are a couple. It's late, so there is
Mhm.
a like a torch kind of going, and there's a you know there you can see the guards walking along the seawall kind of further down, and there's like an urchin who kind of looks up and is like, "Not my business, not my problem." Moving on.
I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this. Okay,
Can
give me a
you?
minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Like,
This is wow. Okay. So we traveled back in time. Okay. So
it's like in Jumanji, we just hear like, "What year is it?"
okay, 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 okay. Okay. If anyone comes, distract them. I'm gonna try something.
I'm just see, is there anything I can do? Anything, anything, Prax, to like fix this on this in the teleportation circle.
Do you have teleport?
The spell?
Yep.
No.
Do you have any time magic?
Nope.
You can use the teleportation circle that's right here to go to any active teleportation circle that it's connected to right now.
Hmm. Hmm.
But you kind of stuck. You need a
So
wizard.
How,
so
while he's doing that, I
Yep.
want to just look through the bags of gold
Uh-huh.
and just like approximate like how much is there.
So you are looking at you've got like 5 or 10, closer to 10 actually. 10 bags of about 100 gold pieces each.
Okay.
And so Trev like looks is like, okay, so
And half of actually, because I feel like this is going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
17 of those bags, so you have about, let's say you have 20 bags of 100 gold each. 17 of them are actually at the bottom. There's 100 gold, but on top of that, there's like another 20 platinum. So,
Um,
wealthy.
yeah. So there's Trev is just panicking. Okay, I just see the Trev just sees the gold and platinum.
Trev, there is a possibility that we could hire someone to somehow send us back.
we could, but there's another possibility you're not considering. We
Uh-huh.
went back 100 years. We know future events. We spend this gold wisely, invest it wisely. We could live like kings.
Okay. That's hmm. Okay,
I
that's
mean, not,
something.
not unless do you have like family or something you need to worry about? Because I get it. I have no one personally. It's a sad story. But how about you?
Yeah, there is a family. Not there's no wife and kids, but
Hmm.
brother, mother, father.
I mean, yeah, but you're a paladin. They go off in dangerous searches. They probably expected you to die at some point.
Yeah. Um,
And you know
Hmm.
what? Hey, you know what you could do?
Mm-hmm.
Little nest egg. Put a little thing in the bank, 100 century, a bank you know is going to survive 100 years. Put it like,
Uh-huh.
oh, this is me from the past. I want to give you a gift. I couldn't come back. Oh, I'm so sad. Blah 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 blah. Or if you make a little money at first, of maybe 5 years. Okay, how about this? How about this?
Am I
Five.
technically going to re-happen in 100 years?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you might not. I'm not sure how time travel works, but you probably don't want to interfere yourself before then because you might disappear or something. I don't know how the time travel works.
D- Uh,
Unless it's a weird situation when you're your own grandpa. That's a weird one. I read that in a
yeah,
story
that's
once.
that. What? the
So
dr- the
avoid
the
anyone that
dr-
looks like your grandma, and you should be fine.
but we're supposed to bet on the future.
We know the future.
We do, but you're saying that if we mess with the future, we could possibly become our own grandfather or
And that's just something I didn't. Yeah. I don't want to become my own grandpa. That would be weird. Okay, but how
shouldn't.
about what we should? Okay, we invest. We try not to make any big changes.
Uh-huh.
We just know it's going to happen. We let the big things happen and just
But
live in the background.
wouldn't any change possibly turn into a big change? One small investment here could be enough to alter the course of history.
And I think me and we just stand there having an intellectual debate about time travel and paradoxes.
I think we need help. We need like a powerful wizard to explain some stuff to us.
But they're so expensive.
I think we have the money.
Ah, well, do you know a wizard?
Not right now.
Well, there's not here. We're in Chult 100 years ago. There's like just huts, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Um, yeah. Maybe at the fort. They
So
should
you're
have some
gonna
spellcaster there.
and how question?
Mm-hmm.
We have like 20 something bags here of gold and platinum.
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna carry it? We're halflings. We're tiny.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I guess we have to buy a horse or a mule or something. Six ponies.
Well, we do have the money for it.
I mean, it doesn't take up that much space.
Wait, is anyone go? My God, the currency is going to be stamped with something these people have never seen.
No.
No?
The fun fact about Faerun is the currency stays standard.
Oh,
After
thank
the
God.
fall of the Great Empire, all the currency is the same and it never changes.
Great.
That is amazing.
I didn't know if it was like Waterdeep gold or something stupid.
No, there's a standardization of gold dragons that kind of comes out of Waterdeep, but there's
Mhm.
also after the fall of the empire that was and Cormyr kind of like dissolves and does what it does, the exact currency doesn't change.
Interesting.
It's just gold,
Um,
electrum, platinum, all that good stuff.
okay. Currency standard. Ah, Trevor, I don't know what to do.
Mm. Well then, follow your friend Trev into a glorious future.
And we
Now,
close with watching the two of you grab all these bags of gold and platinum and struggling carrying this sealed chest with a giant seal of Torm on it into Port Nyanzaru looking for a tavern for the night. But that is where we're going to end for tonight, or for today. Thank you to the two of you for joining me in this morning, and thank you, viewers, for helping us survive this tech issues as we enjoyed our first game of 8 that will be played here today or in tomorrow. We have now we can let the two of you say where we can find you, share all of the good things, and I will do my spiel at the end so y'all can get ready, and I can get ready for the next group of wonderful adventurers who don't have to deal with Chult.
Okay.
Yeah, glad we got Chult. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
yeah. As much as I complained, I had a great time. It was it was hilarious. And I do like to. I think Dan in the chat said it best. Cut to 100 years later, as two much older looking halflings limp up to the cleric from the beginning. 5 minutes after this game started, here's your stuff.
By the way, you're not getting your 10% cut either.
No, no. I think if Trev invested it properly, he'd be like, yeah, here's your 50 pittance. I'm gonna go back to my mansion. Anyway, listen, people who watch, thank you so much for watching. My name is Jesus. I go by Ravondis on the internet and most things. I'm part of the Fanable podcast where we play a variety of role-playing games, which we've been playing for like over 10 years. And I also have a YouTube channel called Ravondis where I go over the lore of tabletop war games because I'm also a war gamer because I love it so much. And that's me in a nutshell.
Indeed. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for playing for the two of you. I'm glad y'all had fun, and I look forward to the next time. Quentin, it's been a while, my boy.
It has been a while. I do so love when Prax invites me on. It's always a good time. And she's a rock star for what's ahead of her. Let me tell you. I'm excited to see what it looks like the last game of the day. Can't wait to tune in for that.
Hmm.
And then also, the games tomorrow. Like, just hats off to you, Prax. Yeah, donate in the chat. She's doing a good thing.
Hmm.
Like, how many years have you done this now?
Three. This is the
Yeah.
third year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Very
Yep,
nice.
yep, yep. She's been doing it several years in a row. It's a great charity. She does it, supports it well. Yeah. So yeah, I'm thragging on the internet. Man, it has been a while since I've been on X, as it is known. Um, but yeah, dragging on Twitter, Quentin in real life, and I had a very wonderful time with Milo. It would like in my head, like I'm planning like the canon of like what they actually do to move forward. Like, do they try to find a way to go forward? Do they live it out? And how does that change the future? Like
Funnily,
time travel.
funnily enough, you might actually be better positioned to go to find a wizard to send you back to your time point now than in the current timeline because the spell plague hasn't happened.
Ooh, the spell plague's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
So you will have more wizards who have better ability, and the magic's more stable. So
Nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a fun thought to think about.
Hmm.
But again, thanks Prax for having me on. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I love doing these.
yep.
Hmm.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for volunteering for doing this first foray into the shenaniganry.
Hmm.
I appreciate both of you for that. I'm going to let y'all go while I gear up for the next crew. We've got about a half hour between now and the 1 o'clock game that's going to start.
Hmm.
Well, we're going to keep raising money for Fisher House charities. Help veterans and their families provide care, support, housing while they undergo treatment for whether the veteran or his family member is going under treatment at various VA hospitals around the world. They're a
Hmm.
great group of people, and we are fully into our campaign, and we are now at. Hello. Why does. There we go. We are at $235, but for some reason the campaign is only registering 35 of that. That's weird. So there you go. And then we are voting to help support veterans everywhere. And we'll let you go, and we'll keep the posting in chat. Share the link around. Even if you can't donate today, share around. Tell your friends. Tell them to support the Battle of the Branches and why Coast Guard should win. And please explain to me why Army's currently in the lead. I want to know the answer to that. The answer is it shouldn't be. Although we like mostly the Army. All right. we if we go ahead and let you all go, we will see you in a little bit.
All right. See you.